AMC has had a pretty interesting week over the last couple of weeks, and we're going to be taking a look at the price action that's been going on recently with it, where I think the stock could be headed very soon, and some news related to it. Make sure to watch this whole video through so you don't miss any of my analysis. Make sure you subscribe if you're new, but other than that, let's get right into this video. Alrighty guys, here we are with AMC Entertainment Holdings. This was the last trading session that we're looking at right now, which was July 23rd, which is of course Friday. This video is being filmed on a Sunday, which is of course July 25th. Now this video might go out a day later than that. I'm still not sure about it. Whoops, weekly report screen time. Anyways, going back to AMC, of course, though, down just about 0.67% on the day as far as that last trading session goes, down just about 25 cents. So not a major pullback in price by any means. There's been a lot of speculation and rumor going around right now with synthetic shares, government contracts, and a bunch of very complicated stuff that there are some great channels out there that have been covering this in much more depth than I probably could in a 8 to 10 minute video that we usually like to do on these channels. So what I'm going to be getting into more today is of course technical analysis, price action, and a little bit of the news. But I'm sure that a lot of you are familiar, of course, with what's going on with AMC if you're following them at all. If you're not, well, I'd love to get into it, but that might be another video for another day. But anyways, let's get into AMC and what it's been doing over the last couple of days. As you can see, the 5-day chart, we had a massive run up just last on Wednesday, July 21st, up to $45. Huge spike in price. Lots of apes, lots of AMC holders are very happy with that movement, but unfortunately that level just could not hold. We saw a significant pullback here down to the 35 to kind of 34 level in here, and we've kind of stagnated since then. Now, in the later part of the video, we are going to get into more technical analysis here on Thinkorswim, but I just want to give you guys a quick update on where the price is at if you're not currently following AMC very closely, or if you're not familiar with what's been going on with AMC. Now, let's hop into this article, and again, I know it's by the Motley Fool, so please, of course, keep that in mind. I know a lot of you guys have your certain opinions on various news articles and whether or not they are biased, and I understand that completely. I know, of course, that is a reality in today's world that we live in, but just keep this in mind. Of course, we're covering all of these articles. We cover a variety of different news sources, so we're not just only covering one news article from one source. So let's get into the article though either way, and of course I'm not going to take this as pure fact. I'm going to give my own opinion on it as we read it. Why shares of AMC, GameStop, and Sundial Growers are all lower today. This was posted of course on July 23rd, which is the last trading session that we're looking at. If we look here, shares of AMC Entertainment Holdings and others, of course, were all down in midday trading Friday, despite the market indexes continuing their bullish run higher. The movie theater operator was down 3.5% heading toward noon, while the video game retailer was almost at a break even, and the other ones were doing all right. So what? There wasn't any news directly related to any of these stocks, but that hasn't been necessary to drive them higher or lower, as chatter in internet chat rooms has more often than not been the deciding factor. Too often traders discuss hedge funds and short sellers and need to be defended against rather than the merits of the company's specific business model. Too often the stocks are the ones holding the weak hands regardless of who is backing them. Wow. All right. Well, I think we got a good idea of who wrote this article or what their thoughts are about some of these stocks, and that is maybe not the best opinion. Let's finish out the article here and I'll give my full thoughts. None of these companies are going out of business, at least not anytime soon, and each feasibly has a plan to attack to recover its foundational footing and grow again. Because AMC, GameStop, and Sundial all still trade at inflated valuations in relation to where they were prior to the trading frenzy at the start of the year, it means that probably more downside risk to the stocks than further upside potential. Investors would be wise to block out the notes once again and return to the fundamentals of companies. Okay, so let's break this down. So basically this article is saying that these stocks again are running on nothing but pure inflated valuation, and that they're going to have there's going to be a lot of downside risk for investors that buy into these companies. And two, it looks like as well, they're basically just saying that there needs to be a shift of focus away from this focus on short selling and all of these kind of, it seems like they're referring to them as conspiracy theories almost, with these stocks, especially AMC. And here's where I disagree with some points, and I also agree with others. I do agree that AMC is trading at a very, very high valuation right now. Valuation that if there was no retail frenzy, it would not be where it's at, right? AMC is trading really right now on speculation and sentiment, right, with retail investors and everything like that. And please, guys, in the comments, do not come and yell at me because I just said that, because you need to understand something. You need to understand that there is not room for confirmation bias in the stock market. There's not room to sit there and come up with crazy ideas about how AMC is worth $36 to $45 or how GameStop is worth $180. The reason they are worth that much is because of retail sentiment. Now, am I saying that it's wrong that they're trading that high? No, not at all. I think that it's funny that the hedge funds are having as much of a problem as they are with these stocks, and I think it's a very interesting time in the market. And again, if the market wants to play that way and the algos work it out to where the stocks explode off value like that, then that's the way it works out. I'm not saying that it's a negative thing or that it's a bad thing, but I am saying though that as far as fundamentals go, which is what this article is calling for, a kind of shift from these kind of more crazier ideas and theories, it makes sense, right? It makes sense that AMC trading at a higher valuation could have a potential pullback in the future, just because these levels are very difficult to hold, right? Especially when there's no fundamentals keeping them up. When you don't have a solid amount of catalysts that are fueling price action with AMC, unfortunately, retail sentiment is the only thing that's going to really keep it alive. Now, the problem with AMC that I've found talking about it so much here on YouTube and on all our social medias is that it seems that every single person, every single trader, every single investor in AMC has a different mindset when it comes to AMC. Some believe that this is just a long-term lottery, a lottery ticket, right, where they just have money in it and they're waiting for it to explode, and it is what it is. Some people, read about this stock every single day in the news articles, headlines, and they're digging up all kinds of crazy financial statements and looking into articles and contracts and discovering things and looking into things and things like that. But at the end of the day, this is pretty much a stock, right? At the end of the day, this is a stock, and this is a stock that is heavily shorted by large company or by large hedge funds, and it is heavily bought by retail investors. And at the end of the day, what is going to keep this stock high at these levels that we're currently trading at here, as you can see here on Thinkorswim, and we'll even pull out a little bit more here to the 20-day. The thing that will keep this stock high and not on this low continuing downtrend is retail sentiment. It's people buying the stock, everyday average people like you and me. So cutting through all of the other stuff, all of the other news, the theories, everything that people are talking about and speculating about, what really matters about this stock and what will keep this stock high, more than likely at the end of the day, is retail trading and retail sentiment. If this begins to trend on Wall Street Bets or on any other Reddit forum, any other social media platform, and more people buy, the price goes up. It's basic supply and demand. The more people that want to buy shares of AMC, the more AMC shares will cost. And that is, of course, magnified by the amount of people that want to buy. If volume all of a sudden spikes on a certain day, then we could see something like that. But again, to get back to this $77 level that we're at, it's going to be a very difficult, trying task. It's not impossible, but again, there needs to be another major event, almost a worldwide event like we saw with GameStop and like we saw with with AMC. So again, this is patience. All of this takes patience. It takes patience for these kind of things to play out. And there's a variety of, there's all kinds of different news articles and stuff coming out every single day. And sometimes there's light days. And unfortunately, this weekend we had a little bit of news, but not much with that, why that article on why AMC was trading lower. But again, patience is so critical here, guys. Patience is critical, and being honest with yourself as well is critical. And I'm not saying I dislike AMC. I'm not saying I don't like AMC. I'm not saying anything bad about AMC, because I think a lot of you guys get it mixed up in the comments. So if you leave that comment, I will delete that comment, because I've just clarified and stated that I like AMC and that I am not against it, nor am I employed by a hedge fund. We've been getting those comments, which I think are just crazy. We are not employed by a hedge fund, guys. We're YouTubers. We're content creators. We're trying to help you guys, bring news to you guys, and let you guys know and keep you guys educated on stuff going on with these stocks. We are not trying to get information for a hedge fund. That would be crazy. But just getting that out of the way, I just thought that was kind of a funny, weird little thing that I saw happening in the comments, just to let you guys know. But other than that, guys, that is pretty much it for AMC. I hope you're earning your thumbs up today. Please like the video, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video like this. If you guys want free stocks with WeBull, check out our WeBull link down in the description below. You guys can pick up some free stocks with WeBull. It's a great brokerage and we personally use it. If you guys want to join our private Discord, we also have our Patreon link down in the description below and a bunch of other links that help the channel out, of course. But other than that, guys, is all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle with Finance Bro. Take it easy.